What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl Florinda Lachey, and I am back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I achieved this style. So if you like what you see, go ahead and keep watching, and don't forget to subscribe to become a member of the Beautiful People family. It will help me out a lot. My goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. So please subscribe, drop a comment, let me know what you think, if you tried this hair, if you like it. Yes. So the first thing we're going to take a look at is the braiding pattern. I want to show you my 2 anchor braids that I have going across the back, and they're connected to 2 braids at the front. I did braid the front of my hair really small and close together. In the back, I did them in cornrows and also connected those, and they all lead to 1 braid. And I sewed that braid across the back of my hair. Be careful not to sew it too tightly. A nice section to kind of cover the area that we want. All right. And this is what I would recommend doing if you have some hair that is extremely slippery, is to go ahead and do what I'm about to show you. Okay. Of course, you open your latch hook needle and you insert the hair through as you would normally do when you crochet. Okay, we're gonna loop it twice. That's it. All right. Make sure I hold it close to the base. Then we're gonna go in with our trusty dusty rubber bands, and then I'm just going to secure it with the rubber band. Okay, and that is going to bam. Okay, so what that does is stop my hair from shedding. It stops the knot from slipping. And then I also use 2 rubber bands, because if one pops, it still is secure with the second one. I know that the hair won't slip out immediately. That's why I did a couple of knots. So if you decide to do this method, I will crochet it in first normally, loop it around a couple of times, and then secure it with the rubber band. And that way, your rubber band can be closer towards the bottom. Okay, all right, and then I'm going to show you another way that I secure it with this one here, because this one is not secure. Okay, so this is a traditional knot that I did. I looped it about 3 or 4 times. So what you want to do is get you some nail glue, okay, and be careful not to tap your hair. So if you notice, my finger is underneath the bottom so that I can feel where my braid is. Okay, and I'm going to push it and kind of hold it as close as possible to the base. Okay, and then I'm just going to glue it. Okay, and it dries rather quickly, and that's going to stop that knot from slipping down. All right, and that way you can go in and make sure that you have full coverage. So the first thing I'm going to do is attack these edges. I am using some of my Lotta Body leave-in conditioner to help moisturize my edges. And then I'm going to go in with my Edge Effect Edge Control and lay down these edges, tie them down, and let it set. Okay, try not to use too much product when you are doing this. And if you do, just be sure to wash your edges out when you take a shower at night to prevent the product from building around the front of your cornrows. All right, and so I'm just going to tie my hair down and let my edges set. So here's what my hair looks like before I go in and cut layers. I haven't put any product on it, and I have not cut anything out. All right, guys, so it is time to cut some layers. I am not a professional, so I am just going in and I am chopping away, pretty much just trying to get the desired style that I'm going for and kind of thin out some of the hair. I'm cutting at a downward angle so that I can achieve a more layered look and the hair won't be so bulky at the bottom. All right, so just keep watching and see you guys in just a minute. So I'm going to stop cutting right here, and I'm going to apply some alcohol-free mousse to help the curls clump together, and then I will go in and continue to cut. I don't want to cut too much hair before I put the mousse on it because I'm not really sure how the hair is going to act or look once I put the mousse on, and I don't want to create any gaps or any thin spots in my crochet. Alright guys, so here's the finished product. I did go through and I did cut out or thin out a lot more of my hair, and this is what it's looking like. Okay, it's really shiny. Kind of looks like some bubbles, girl. Okay, here's what the back looks like. I actually really like it. So this is the first impression of this hair. I really like it. I think it's really pretty. So far, it feels like it's going to actually last a long time. Here's some of the mistakes that I made when I installed it. See, what had happened was, okay, this is technically supposed to be my part, but I didn't realize when I got ready to install it that I accidentally moved my part over one braid. Okay, so I kind of had to finesse a little bit because this part actually stops way back here, and I really needed to be a lot closer, so I had to do some kind of finesse. Some tips that I will give you guys: if you're using glue, like I did, you see me use glue in the video, don't use a lot. A little bit goes a long way, because if you do what I did and put too much glue, you're gonna end up with like hard little crunchy pieces all throughout your hair, and it can be a little uncomfortable when you're laying down. So make sure that you just use a little dab or a little kiss of glue when you are doing your knots. Okay, this hair does take a long time to install unless you use the rubber band method that I showed you guys in this video, or pre-loop method that I showed you guys in this video. So if you use that method, then it will speed up the install process. If you do decide to use that method, I would recommend that you use 2 rubber bands and loop it twice. That way, if the rubber band happens to pop off, your crochet is still secure in your head and you can go back and replace the rubber band later. Okay, or you could just take the whole crochet out. Another reason why I did go ahead and over install it is for my cleanup. So when I do go through and start to cut out those knots, because I do want to leave this in for at least 6 weeks, when I go through and I start to cut out those knots, I know that the hair is going to get thinner, and I do not want to deal with the gaps, and I don't want to have to go back and add in hair. And I plan on cutting this hair into a bob when it gets around week 4, okay, depending on how long this hair lasts. So I do want to have full coverage when I get ready to cut it into a bob. Okay, so you don't have to go as full as I am. I'm gonna give you guys another look. Okay, you don't have to go as full as I did, but I do want to recommend that if you do use this hair or any other type, I think it's like Cozy Deep, or any other type of loose, soft wave like this, you want to make sure that you kind of over install and then go back and kind of thin it out when you do your layering, and that way you won't have those see-through gappy pieces where you can see your cornrows. Okay, you see how I have pretty much full coverage. Okay, my edges, they blend in pretty well. I can say that they do blend in pretty good. Okay, what else can I say about this? So all in all, I use 4 1B packs, and I used 2 1B 30 packs to give me my highlights. And I only use the highlights right in the front. Okay, took a long time to install this hair, y'all, but I think it's really pretty. I like the volume. I like the way the volume is. I do. I really do. I love the way that this turned out. This is my type of hairstyle that I like to wear. This is how I really like to wear my hair. So let's see. I always give my crochet braids a rating. So this is the first impression rating. So depending on how long it lasts, the rating may go up or down. I know that it's very high maintenance. The install is, but it's so cute. The install is crazy, but the results are worth the hassle. So I'm gonna say about 88%. So depending on how long it lasts, then maybe it'll bump up to a 90. Okay, once I figured out the whole pre-loop thing and made the install super easy, but I still had to put rubber bands in my hair to hold hair in place. Like, they need to make this in pre-loop, Freetress. It needs to already come in pre-loop, period, because this hair is not good just to crochet in by itself. If the crocheting process was a lot easier, this would be up there with one of my top favorite hairs, because it is so freaking soft. Like, let's hope that it stays like this, y'all. If it gets nappy, then I probably have to drop that down to like 75% if it get nappy. But if it stay popping like this, then we might go up to a 90, 95. Just saying. Okay? But anyway, don't forget to leave a comment. Oh, let me show y'all what it looks like underneath. I don't know what it looked like. I don't know what it looked like, okay? I don't know what it looked like. Okay, this is what it looks like underneath. You can see the rubber bands. Excuse the kitchen, okay? But if you did want to wear it in a ponytail, you don't have to worry about that, because I'm pretty sure, you know, most of this will probably cover up. And I'll still wear it up, rubber bands popping and all. I don't. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Remember, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace, love, and happiness. Bye-bye.